Hi guys, so we're back, and this time we're doing a dynamic effort lower body session. So when I'm doing my pixel competition, I like to split it between a heavy session at the start of the week and then a dynamic day at the end of the week, going pretty much off West Side Booker method structure. So you do 50%, 55%, 60% on legs. That's what I do for squat. Slightly different for bench and deadlift. We'll talk about deadlift when we get to it. But yeah, we're going to start. So what we're doing here is a 150 kilo squat with 60 kilos worth of chain. And obviously what we're trying to work on is getting faster in the movement, short rest in between, somewhere between 30 seconds to a minute. We're trying to work on being as quick and dynamic as possible. We're doing 8 of 2 at that. So the first 2 sets, I'll come back and film the last 2 sets as well. So 6 sets in, 2 sets left, everything's feeling nice. Why do you use chains? Obviously accommodate resistance, so making the movement harder at the top than at the bottom. Chains also add a great amount of instability as well. Sometimes when you just use bands, you can get really good at squatting just into bands. It works almost like a Smith machine. So it's nice to use chains for that bit of instability as well. And why am I doing high bar when I usually do low bar in competition? Is that fine with the competition position? I'm doing low bar, puts a lot of pressure on my elbows, and it really affects my bench. So I like to do different squat variations for my speed work, whether it's high bar, cambered bar, safety squat bar. I think doing a high bar is a really good way of working on those little muscle areas that get missed out. So last set, but lovely. But nice. So on to deadlift. So guys, 3 deadlifts up next. So 8 sets again, 8 singles this time, again with the chains. So if you watched the last video, we talked about doing box deadlifts with the chains on, where we're trying to make it hard. This time we're actually trying to outrun the chain weight and make the deadlift nice and quick, because I'm usually super quick off the floor and slow at the lockout. So if we can get speedier through the whole movement, it's obviously going to help us get more weight. So at the moment as well, we're playing around a little bit with foot position, being a bit closer to the bar. So yeah, that carries over, but it's feeling nice so far. So I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, first set, but nice. We're in a slightly higher percentage on speed deadlifts. We do 60, 65, 70, just since we're just doing the singles. Nice, that's the first 2 sets done. I will come back and film the last 2 sets the same as I did on squats. So 2 sets left of them, feeling good. Foot placement's feeling really nice as well. Really feel like it's helping me get all the slack out the bar at the bottom of the movement. So yeah, happy with how things are feeling. Hopefully these last 2 will move just as well. Just taking my time to get set up nice and right. Definitely felt a change on that one. What I do speed work as well, as you can probably tell, try and do as little supportive equipment as possible, no belts, knee wraps, these on knee sleeves or wrist ups for a bench, just making it as raw as possible. So 1 more of them to go. We've got some banded RDLs after this deadlift, after feeling off for quite a while. Definitely feeling a lot better than I did before, which is nice. Right guys, so some banded RDLs next. I'm doing them banded to work on getting hips nice and quickly through at the top of the movement, because as you said, the lockout is where I struggle the most with my deadlifts. So just trying to make that a bit more of a functional movement, using straps on this as well, just so the bands don't pull the bar out of my hands basically, and just using the deadlift bar because I couldn't be bothered. So lovely. Right then guys, so doing some having split squats. So what we're doing for this is keeping our hands on the rack while we're doing these, using the safety bar so we don't have to hold onto it. Really disgusting exercise, but really good for building leg strength and building the strength and power in the quads as well. Oh, that was my second set of them. So 1 set to go, and weight was 105 kilos. So next up, we've got some sled walks. Trying to set up on these new ways, so hopefully this is going to work well. I've got a harness here, but it's quite loose, so it never feels very comfortable, so I'm putting it through dip belt. We'll see if that works. So anybody who spent any time around powerlifting should have seen also the West Side stuff. They use a lot of sled, oh that's much better, sled walking in their things. Really good way of training GPP and the hamstrings. Really good way of building GPP as well. So we do 2 sets of 40 meters walking forwards and 2 sets of 40 meters walking backwards, trying to walk heel to toe while we do it. I know the sled doesn't always follow perfectly straight, that's fine. And again, we're just really looking at building that work capacity in the hamstrings and in the glutes as well. So if you have the opportunity, if you have a sled track, I'd really recommend giving these a go. You can do them start like a cardio day or doing like an end of session like I am here. So we've done the forwards, we're going to do another lot of 40 meters of them, and then we'll do backwards. We'll come back and film that. So we're now going to do backwards again, just building GPP. Again, we're going to hit glutes a little bit more in these walking backwards. And again, really good for building work capacity, really good for keeping you fit for powerlifting. I think you find a lot of people with powerlifting training lacks quite a lot because you don't have the fitness or the stamina to go through it, missing reps and sets because you just can't keep it going. So again, another good way of building it. Another benefit of doing sled work is you don't need a great deal of weight on them as well. So yeah, go with a bit of loading as well. And as much as I do a cardio day a week anyway, this is a really good way of getting some extra cardio in. And it's also a great exercise to do to play any kind of physical contact sport. Like when I was younger and at uni, I played a lot of rugby. I think if I'd have known about this beforehand, it would have actually really improved my ability to play rugby. There's a lot of the muscles you feel like you're working here, so again, glutes, a lot of hamstring, like I was saying before, feels a lot like muscles used in the scrum, and again, getting your GPP so you can keep going in a game. But that's it. For those who can do the other 40 for these, we've got some core work to finish. Might not quite manage to film them because my phone is about to die, so if so, I'll see you in the next video. So my phone has managed to stay alive to just film core work as well, so we're going to do some pull-off presses. Really good way of building stability in the core, being able to maintain a nice upright position. So if anything feels a bit wonky in squats, you've got that core power to keep you nice and strong. So just pull out nice straight pulls. Oh, that felt good. Oh, one of my favourite core exercises to do, definitely to do with clients as well, especially if they struggle with something like balance. Really good core exercise to do. Really easy to scale as well to make it easier or harder. But that's it from the session, guys. The second one using this mic. I hope you've enjoyed. If you do have any questions about anything in the video, there's a link in the description where you can get to like my Instagram. Just drop me a DM. If you're interested in any coaching, obviously same thing. But yeah, that's it. We're going to finish some stretching. I'm not going to film the stretching. If you would like to see it, let me know and we can film it in another video. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.